Hello everybody, this is Jay Bowman back with another video. You might say this is the latest in an ongoing series that you could tongue-in-cheek call Different Synths Sound Different. I received a few requests to test the Yamaha FB01 and see how that sounded compared to the EssenceFM. And as I was interested to find out myself, I recently acquired one and have done a few tests which I'm going to show in this video. So the first test is the 2-op FM sweep, which I'm going to compare to the 2-op FM sweep with the EssenceFM. And then in the second half of the video, I'm going to compare 3 patches, which are default patches that come with the FB01, which I've attempted to program on the EssenceFM to see how similar you can get one synth to sound to the other. And I'll take a look at that, see what the similarities are, see what the differences are. Hopefully this video will be of interest to someone. If you enjoy it, please do give me a like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. The first part is the 2-operator FM sweep test. Yamaha FB01. Kodamo EssenceFM. The obvious difference between the EssenceFM and the FB01 is that the maximum amount of modulation that is available in a 2-operator sweep with the EssenceFM is far greater than with the Yamaha FB01. This means in theory that you have more potential for sound design using just 2 operators, and obviously that will build up when you're using more than 2 operators. Obviously the EssenceFM has 6 operators per voice, whereas the FB01 is 4 operators per voice. The next biggest difference is probably how smooth the envelopes on the EssenceFM sound compared to the FB01 envelopes. You can hear there's a kind of stepping effect, and there's some kind of artifacts in the FB01 envelopes as they open and shut, and that potentially gives that synth a lot of character. And it's quite difficult to achieve that with the EssenceFM. There are ways to dirty up the sound and the oscillators, or the operator waveforms, shall we say, on the EssenceFM, but it's quite difficult, if not impossible, to achieve that kind of stepping sound on the envelope. So that's another difference. And then the third difference is, as well as the envelope kind of ladder digital artifacts that you've noticed, the FB01 just sounds dirtier than the EssenceFM. There's more noise in the background by default, but as I've mentioned earlier, there are some ways that you can dirty up the EssenceFM sound, so that's not such a significant difference as it might first appear. So those are my conclusions from the 2-operator FM sweep test. Now let's have a look at some patches from the FB01 and see how closely I can replicate them on the EssenceFM. Okay, now we come to the fun part of the test, which is comparing 3 patches from the FB01, which I've tried to replicate on the EssenceFM, and let's see how close we can get. So the setup that we've got here is the camera is on the EssenceFM. My MIDI keyboard, which is the key step, is feeding MIDI to both the EssenceFM and the FB01, and the audio output of both synths is going into the MPC Live 2. So you can't tell at the moment whether it's the EssenceFM or the FB01 which is playing, and in fact in one channel you'll have one synth, and then in the right channel, so in the left channel you'll have one synth, and in the right channel you'll have another synth. And I thought it might be fun just for this first patch to play the 2 instruments without telling you which is which. So synth 1 I'll play now. That's synth 1, synth 2. That's synth 2. Back to synth 1. Synth 1. Okay, synth 2. Play it on a higher octave. Synth 1. Synth 2. Okay, so to reveal, synth 1 is in fact the Essence FM. And synth 2 is the FB01. Synth 1, Essence FM. Synth 2, FB01. So you can hear they're pretty similar, but now you know which is which. I think one of the immediate differences is the digital noise and artifacts that you hear with the FB01 sound more organic and more naturally part of the sound. So that's the FB01. Now to try and make it not completely obvious which is which, on the Essence FM I've added some bit crush effect to the sound. So here you've got these 3 parameters for the bit crush effect. You can make it subtle or more extreme. So to go back to what I had before. And I think adding that makes it harder to tell which is which than it otherwise would be, because if we take the bit crush off altogether, then it's just completely clean, whereas the FB01 you can never remove completely this digital noise. Some people would see that as an advantage, some people would see it as a disadvantage. Let's see, because on the Essence FM you've got other options for adding noise. Let's see how it sounds if we disable the waveform interpolation. Compare that to the FB01. FB01, Essence FM. Let's see if we can make that a bit less obvious by the filter, filtering out some of that noise. That's the FB01, Essence FM. Try it with the bit crusher as well. Okay, that's the Essence FM. Let's try the FB01. Yeah, so almost as soon as you try and dirty up the Essence FM, it sounds dirtier than the FB01. That's the FB01. Let's try it. That's the Essence FM. That's the FB01. FB01, Essence FM. Another option is to use 8-bit sine wave. Let's see what difference that makes. That's the Essence FM. Let's try the filter again. That's the FB01. Essence FM. Okay, so let's go through the octaves. That's with the Essence FM, FB01. Neither sounds particularly great down there. Essence FM, FB01. Yes, that's to do with the keyboard scaling. I think I've not quite managed to get that right. So here's the Essence FM at a higher octave. FB01. Again, not quite identical, and a higher octave. That's the Essence FM. Okay, so hopefully that's illustrated how similar you can get, or at least in the same ballpark, but you're never going to get them identical. So that's the test for patch 10 EBass. Okay, patch 20 is the Glocken spiel on the FB01, which I've tried to replicate here on the Essence FM. At the moment you're hearing the Essence FM in the left channel and the FB01 in the right channel. Let's hear the Essence FM on its own. Okay, and here's the FB01. Okay, Essence FM, FB01. So these are actually quite similar, I think. Let's try it an octave down. That's the Essence FM. That's still the Essence FM. Let's try the FB01. That's the FB01. That's the FB01. That's the Essence FM. The effect is quite obvious there. Let's turn that down a bit. FB01. Essence FM. And the FB01. Sounds like I'm clipping something internally on the FB01 there. So this is the Essence FM. That's the FB01. That's the FB01. Essence FM. FB01. One thing I've noticed is that at higher octaves here, the FB01 seems to be better than the Essence FM. So that's the FB01. Let's try the Essence FM. And you can hear there's some nastiness going on there. Okay, so let's try the FB01. Yeah, let's go an octave higher. So you'll notice on the FB01 there's fold back once you get to that E. The E is an octave lower than it should be. On the Essence FM, you don't get the fold back, you do get some nastiness there. But played on a lower octave, I think both synths do it sounds nice on both. That's the Essence FM. FB01. Let's change the Essence FM. That's the Essence FM. This is the FB01. This is the Essence FM. Okay. Essence FM. FB01. Essence FM. Okay, that is patch 20, Glocken. Okay, next patch is patch 25, which is the Clav. So there you heard left channel was the Essence FM, right channel was the FB01. So this is the Essence FM. Okay, and try the FB01. That's the FB01. Essence FM. FB01. Essence FM. FB01. EssenceFM. FB01. EssenceFM. FB01. EssenceFM. FB01. EssenceFM. FB01. That's the EssenceFM. This is the FB01. This is the FB01. So again, you can get them to sound pretty similar. That's the FB01. EssenceFM. That's the FB01. EssenceFM. That's the EssenceFM. FB01. This is the EssenceFM. This is the FB01. EssenceFM. That's the EssenceFM. This is the FB01. That's the FB01. This is the EssenceFM. Again, I'd say they sound pretty similar. So that's the video. I hope you've enjoyed this brief comparison of the Yamaha FB01 to the Kodamo EssenceFM. I don't think I've had the FB01 long enough to draw any solid conclusions so far. Obviously I love the EssenceFM. I like the character of the FB01. I don't like the fact that you can't program it from the front panel and you need a patch editor on the computer to edit it. And when you've got that patch editor open on your computer, you don't get the kind of visual feedback and ease of use that you have with the EssenceFM. So I suspect I'm going to spend a bit of time trying to get some of the character from the FB01 into the EssenceFM in particular, to see if I can do something about the envelopes which are so clean by default on the EssenceFM. One idea I have is trying to use a bit reduced sine wave or another form of waveform in the LFO as a pseudo envelope and see if you can get some kind of ladder character in the Essence FM envelopes that way. So if I get anywhere with that, maybe I'll do a future video on it. But that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please do give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.